There's the whistle. Haidara. Angola, too strong for his opponent there. Freddie. And he goes cross-field. Haidara. Now then, the ball's come loose. Angola. Freddie. And here's Angola. Now it's Elder Costa!
Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Corey. Samaseku. Haidara. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Gets good distance on it. Corey. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Freddie. Moved on forwards. Freddie. Haidara. That's really well manoeuvred. Freddie. And it's played forward.
Angola really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Samaseku. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Angola are playing very deep here. They seem happy to let their opponents have the ball. They're not bothered.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Elder Costa. Nice physical challenge. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Knocks it out wide. Elder Costa. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Haidara did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And they've got a throw. Now it's Elder Costa. Played out wide. Elder Costa. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Clears it away. And that is out of play. And a chance!
Good movement there, but not the best of finishes.
It was a really neat move, Peter, and it had a slickness about it to make it look as if it's been well rehearsed in training.
Haidara shifted upfield. Now who's going to be first to this? And that's been won straight back. And it's Traore. Haidara. Traore. He is just caressing the ball. Haidara tries a cross. Traore. There are a few waiting for it. And he's there to clear it. Now it's Nzola. Nice looking ball. Can he latch on to this? Marley still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Haidara. Haidara. Chance!
Good strike, quite an alarm.
Oh, it's a great ball here. Chance for a shot! Elder Costa with the short one. Played back in. Gets a good foot in there. Can he spark a counter here? Calmly anticipates. Aim forwards. And it's Traore. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
There's the shot! Traore forwards and with intent.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Traore. Freddy. Freddy. Costa. It's run loose here. Haidara, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Moved on forwards, spread out to the left. And it's lofted through here. That has been knocked clear. That's really well manoeuvred. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Haidara. Freddy. And it's played forward. And here's Nzola. Aim forwards. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. That's good play. That's a cute ball. And it's hoisted clear. Aimed in towards the centre. And he thumps it clear. Oh, that's a nice ball. Shoots! Had a swing, but it wasn't to be.
Haidara really had a decent crack at that. It was a full-blooded effort.
Costa. Freddy. Is there any support? He might not need it. Nice control. So much. Oh, shooting chance! And he's done it! Costa was quick to move in. The keeper's handling wasn't great.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And he's on a charge. That's very neat. Samaseku. Haidara. He's in plenty of space here. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Defending of the desperate variety. Ball is over the line. Mali are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Freddy. He's got to be Nzola! The message is clear, none shall pass. Haidara. Aim forwards. Muscular approach does pay off here. Now it's Nzola. Freddie. And here's Nzola. Nzola's cross. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And it's Traore. Doucouré. Does really well to win the ball there. Caresses it through. Tries to cross. A header! And he's there to clear it. Now can he find a finish? And he's heaved it away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Costa. Freddie. And here's Nzola. Nzola!
And that certainly packed a punch.
Samaseku. Traore. That's really well manoeuvred. Haidara. And it's Traore. Now here's the delivery. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. And that has been clubbed away. Costa. It's shot a goal!
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Traore is there, and he can get that clear. Turns and goes back. Very nicely done. Freddie. He's having a shot! There's the whistle for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really improved. I could see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Mali really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Haidara. Samaseku. Moved on forwards, is onto it in a flash. He has found a way through. Great challenge, time to perfection. Chance! Costa does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Freddie. Nzola, and the finish! No mistake! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
Mali can make their change now with a break in play. So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Marega. He has a look out. Showing good feet. Samaseku. Ducore. Great defending, strong and determined.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Freddy. And it's played forward. Samaseku. Traore. And it's Traore. Oh, lovely feet, he is such a good mover. And he shoots! Oh, that is rather wayward. It's a little off target. Now it's Marega. He's had a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Samaseku. Haidara, over to the left. Danger averted for now. Haidara. That's really well manoeuvred. Marega wins the duel this time. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That's a nicely shaped ball. That's going to go a long way. And it's Traore. Lovely bit of skill. Produces a cross. Oh, perfectly measured that. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, you can blame some suspect defensive positioning for that set of circumstances, and they were just left with little choice.
Zola played out towards the right wing. And that's been well dealt with. Ducore. Oh, he's found support out wide. Can he deliver? Hit into the middle. And the keeper has it. And that has been cleared. They get a throw in. Traore does really well to win the ball there. Moved on forwards. Played into space out wide. And he whips it in. Out of play for a goal kick. proves too strong. Haidara, and here's the chance to counter. Doucouré, pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Receives it in a good position here.
Angola look very much like they've got to that time where it's all about closing this one out. Just take the sting out of the opposition.
It's a very different story for their opponents, though, who just have to throw everything at it and hope for the best. Climbs up big!
Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Gets it away. It's gone for a throw-in. And it's Doucouré. And he whips it across. That has been knocked clear. Marega!
Decent hit and on target.
Haidara. Doucouré. Traoré. Aim forwards. What a throw in. Samaseku. Doucouré, gently done. Moved on forwards. Doucouré. Marega! It's anyone's ball now. Cleared without complication. Traoré. Oh, what a climb! Goal! Just one goal in it now. Game on! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
And it's played forward. Freddie cuts out the pass. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Haidara. Samaseku. Good pressure, good intensity.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
Aim forwards. Unzola. Now it's Elder Costa. And here's Unzola. That is lovely. Oh, delicate chip through. And it's played forward. Great defending, strong and determined. Elder Costa. That is a great... There's the shot! Doucouré forwards and with intent. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Chooses to... Haidara! And he has been fouled there. That's really well manoeuvred. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's Doucouré. Traoré gets a cross in. Defending of the desperate variety. Haidara. Played into the middle.
Mali really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Doucouré. Now it's Marega. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. There's obvious upset over that challenge. You can see the players face to face. Let's hope this doesn't escalate. He's had a crack. Tries to get it clear. Oh, such a clever touch.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And it's Doucouré. That pass has been well intercepted. The referee's awarded a free kick. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And the shot! He's tried his best to keep it in play here. Decent chance!
Subtlety has gone out of the window. They have to force it any way they can now, Peter.
Now it's Nzola, and he shoots! And that would have been game, set and match.
Nzola has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
They've played it short. Does really well to win the ball there.
Angola surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Moved on forwards. Good ball, good take.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Aim forwards.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Now it's Elder Costa. And here's Nzola. Brilliantly cut out.
Angola clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
The final 5 minutes. Lovely feet.
Angola really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Traore, who's set up 1 goal so far.
Time is ticking away, and they're playing as if they're defending a lead. They've got to get it up the pitch.
Can he get onto this? Oh, that's nice. They need to get it in quick. Traore. Haidara. Mali desperately need a goal, and this could well be their last chance. Mali have got it back, and they'll have another go. Samaseku. Haidara. He's in plenty of space here. Traore. Mali with a corner and hardly any time left on the clock.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And he's picked out the run. And he's there to get it away. Oh, nice touch. Doucouré gets a foot in here. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Alde Costa, forwards and with intent. Shoots! He can get that clear. A wonderful effort, all by himself.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
He's shifting through the gears here. It's a mighty effort! And that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Angola, well, the manager clearly has to react to this.
And there goes the final whistle. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?